And the next presentation, very interesting one, from Mrs. Nagahawatta, Box-Jenkins approach for forecasting stock price index, evidence from Colombo Stock Exchange. Again, you want to be rich, there is a chance. Listen to this presentation. Now share market is moving, right? If we are interested, buy share and get advice from her. Please listen to her.
Good afternoon to you all again. So in our study we focused on identifying how far we can apply this Box-Jenkins approach for our out-of-sample forecasting for stock price indices, and we got the evidence from Colombo Stock Exchange. So my presentation is arranged like this. As the time is limited, I am moving on to my introduction. So, as you all know, stock market is a place where the buyers and sellers can trade stocks and other fungible items. Moreover, it is very important to the economy of a country because it facilitates the companies to raise funds. Due to these reasons, the people with different motives and such as the investors, professional analysts, researchers are highly interested in this stock price indices, and they use both past and current performance of stock prices as well as the fundamental background information such as fundamental and technical indicators for their studies. So as you can see here, locally and internationally there are so many scholars have done research in this field, especially based on exponential smoothing, RIMA and Gauge models. So our purpose was to obtain accurate out-of-sample forecast for all share price indices in Colombo Stock Exchange using Box-Jenkins model, and to determine the accuracy forecast horizon. So for this we have used ASPI historical data for 2 years. As I told you earlier, our data set is including data from 1st of January 2012 to 31st December 2013. And the sample consists of 484 values. The first 85% is considered as the in sample or the training sample, whereas this remaining 15% is considered as the out of sample or the testing sample. And we have done the forecasting for 3 time horizons: 1 day ahead, 7 days ahead, and 73 days ahead. And to enhance the accuracy of the study, we have used logarithmic data. And this is the methodology we have used in our study, which is similar to the Box-Jenkins model. First the model identification, then parameter estimation, diagnostics checking, and finally the forecasting. So for this purpose we have used EV6 and Minitab statistical packages. So as the initial step, we were used to test the stationary of this series. So here you can see at the in this ACF plot of logarithmic SPI, it is not init white noise. So we have done it for this first difference, and found that the first difference is in its white noise. And with this unit truth test, we have found that ADF and PP values are less than 0.05 for the first difference, and also the KPSS, the critical values, are rejecting the trend stationary and accepting the difference stationary. And so using this ACF and PCF plots, ACF plot and this unit truth test, we can conclude that our first difference data set is the stationary data set. So then we have used MA terms and AR terms. For this we have used ACF plot and PCF plot, and also the information criteria such as AIC, SBIC and HQIC. Here you can see the AIC, HBIC and HQIC values for 24 models from AR5 terms and MA5 terms. So and also we have used least square method to estimate the parameters for the models up to AR5 and MA5, and ARMA 110 and ARIMA or the ARIMA 415 was selected as the best suitable models to predict the SPI by concerning the minimum values and significance of parameters. And up to now we have discussed about two stages. Now we have come up to the third stage of our methodology, that is diagnostic checking. So residuals were again checked with the ACF and PCF plot and LM test. So here you can see the normally distributed normal probability plot and histogram shows that the data are normally distributed, and also this residual versus fit plot and run sequence plot says that the data is in the residuals are well behaved around the zero and the variance is constant. Here you can see the LM test, and it says that there is no serial correlation up to specified lag order. So as these tests were passed, we can say that this model can be used to predict future price indices. So the final stage, or the forecasting forecasting. So out of sample forecasting was carried out to all the selected models based on 1 step ahead, 7 days ahead and 73 days ahead. So for this we have used error measure MAE, RMSC and MAP error measures to identify the accuracy. So as you can see here, the accuracy of forecast decreases when the forecast horizons are increasing, and also 1 step ahead is giving more accurate results than other forecast horizons. Moreover, ARIMA or the ARIMA 11 is better than ARIMA 415. So the conclusion. So with this we can say that Box-Jenkins approach is sufficient for obtaining satisfactory short-term forecasting, and this result is similar to some previous studies such as Sharma et al. 2009. So before concluding my presentation, I would like to add some recommendations too. So we suggest to increase the size of this in-sample to check the accuracy of the model, and also as these stock price indices are showing both linear and non-linear behaviors, we are suggesting comparing non-linear models such as Sir told earlier, neural network, and also we can compare these both non-linear behaviors with the linear behavior models to enhance our the researchers. So that's the end of my presentation, and thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mrs. Nagahawatta.